Oh my. Sexuality in my 70's. I don't know how to separate that out from sexuality in my 18 years old self with my first lover, which was so mind blowing. Is like that whole dimension in me just kind of just came awake. It came aflame. And I didn't know it was coming. I didn't know it was there. My first girlfriend, I loved her tremendously. I felt safe with her. We were playful. But all of a sudden, when we started making love, and really I was new to that whole process. I had made love before, but not when I really cared about someone. And the man inside of me just showed up, this masculine energy. It came in from behind me and it was powerful, but it was tender and it was vulnerable, but it was sweet. And it was just me. And it came in almost like fully developed, like a whole other aspect of me that I had no idea was there. And it was so deeply satisfying. And there would be range from being hungry and physical and powerful and wanting her, and then feeling insecure or feeling vulnerable because I loved her so much, I just could only cry. And then I would fall in on top of her and just cry and sob. And so um, it's really not that much different in my 70's. I can tell you that. It's It's an area that is it's almost like an access way into a very powerful, wide-ranging part of me that's a sage, a hungry 25-year-old, and a very tender little boy. And they all show up there. And I've always been able to function sexually. That's not been an issue for me. I have clients. I know people struggle with ED and they have challenges, and I've never had to reckon with that. Um, and I've also, one thing I will say is comparing 18-year-old to now 70-year-old is I give myself a lot of room to speak about what I'd like and my pleasure. I'm not just totally trying to please my partner. I'm not totally trying to please Joy. I want to please her. It's incredibly satisfying to please Joy, to know what satisfies her and to know what she is experiencing and to meet her and be with her. It's so lovely to just it'd be like being on the same surfboard surfing together. I know how to attune to that. It's very satisfying. And there are times when, and she's encouraged this, where I really want something in particular and we may both not be there, but I am. And so I go and I take that, and again, across a wide range of different expressions. But the thing I'm struck by more than anything about sexuality in my 70's is how much touch communicates and transmits love. I mean, we're very affectionate with each other. And every night I get to sleep with Joy, and the touching of our skin is magic. It calms me, it brings me into a peace. I just love that. And we're kind of courting each other during the day. We touch each other, we give each other hugs, we kiss. I love holding her hand when we walk. You know, we've been together 3 years and I still love that every time. So there's something about the avenue of touch. I don't know how I got through the 4 years before I met her when I was single. And I'm really much more aware. It's up to me, touch is as basic a need, a fundamental need as breathing, as eating, as water. I just don't know how people do without it in this world when there's love present. So to me, this is a glorious thing. And I'm so grateful for that dimension of my life and me with us, with her. She's she can be so feminine and so move into surrender, and I get to be the man and be masculine. And that doesn't mean I'm just a lion. It's I get to hold space. I get to words are tough. Um, it feels like a divine gift that she chooses to be my lover, to be my wife, my the one she shares in this way with. It just means the world to me that she would say, "This is for you," and then I get to say, "This in me is for you, and it's only for us." I've never had a problem in my life with loyalty, with straying, with wanting to be somewhere with the outside a relationship. I've just never had that. Some part of me just knows, don't go there. That's trouble. And I don't. And so the loyalty is, and that even includes being out. And if I see a beautiful woman while we're together, I don't spend time looking at that. I'm aware if it shows up, but then I go, here. So this is reserved for you. This is ours. And that's very precious to me. So there's some of what it's like. Uh, hasn't changed a lot, but is it far richer because of the depth of the relationship we have? I've always considered making love in the lovemaking arena to be a reflection of the caliber of the relationship. It's always been that way for me, and it is. So if we're having challenges with our making love, sexual, erotic areas, it's because we're working through something. Um, and then we come out the other side, and then the celebration is in the touch and the pleasure and the lovemaking and the sounds